Hey, howdy, hey, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be reviewing RuPaul's Drag Race UK versus the World Series 2, Episode 7. This is the Roast Challenge. We are at the semi-final. Next week is the finale. We will be crowning a winner, baby. And yeah, it's going to be a fun, cute little video for y'all. Again, I did quite enjoy this episode. I hope you enjoyed it too. But before we do get into this review, make sure to hit that like button, comment down below what you thought about this episode, and hit that subscribe button. Become part of the Amateur Hour community. Ding! You can also follow me on my other social media platforms on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at Amateur Hour. Again, keep it cute, we keep it simple, and we keep it moving. So do not send hate to any of these queens mentioned in this video, because that's not what these are meant for. These are meant for us to have a fun time here on this side of the interwebs and talk about all things Drag Race. Again, this is the semi-finale, penultimate episode, if you will, of the series of UK versus the World, and I'm quite enjoying this season. Actually, if I am so bold to say this, I think I might enjoy it more than season 16. Ooh, ooh. No shit, just being honest. If I'm being honest with y'all, yes, I am keeping that. I love season 16. I love the queens on season 16. Sometimes when it comes to the American franchise, the state flagship, that's the word, flagship franchise. Sometimes I do feel, in my opinion, that sometimes it drags out a little bit long. We are on episode 12 of season 16, and we are still not at the finale. That is crazy, y'all. And then you have over here on UK versus the World, episode 7. Next week is the finale. There are going to be 8 episodes of UK versus the World. Season 16 is double the length. That is crazy. Like, actually, if you think about it, that is crazy. But that's not what I'm here for. I'm not here to compare the two. Anyways, let's get into this review. The episode's going to start out with the queens coming back into the workroom after the elimination of Theresa May. Again, I felt like that was the correct decision. I do think you could make an argument that Scarlett was the correct decision. Ultimately, I didn't think either one of them would win the season. Like, literally no shade. Just like being realistic at this point. Again, it's only an 8 episode season, so there are only so many opportunities to get the wins. And in my opinion, you need to get some wins at some point. I mean, Scarlett did have one win. Scarlett has one win. I will give her that. But you need to have more than that. And you need to show more of. I feel like the edit is kind of making it very clear who they're wanting in the finale. If we're finale, if we are being honest, and the edit was not giving a finale storyline for Scarlett. No shade, like just it wasn't. Again, we'll get into this episode. Like, it's interesting. Scarlett is very grateful for Marina though, because Marina did save Scarlett. Again, this was Theresa's second time in the bottom 2. So, in Marina's mind, she already chose to shave. Whoa. She already chose to save Theresa last week. So, at this point, if you're in the bottom 2 weeks in a row, the cards are kind of already drawn for you, if we're being honest. So I kind of get where Marina was coming from. And also, I love this moment where they're all on the couches congratulating Marina. This is their third badge. And then Scarlett gives her this little statuette. It's a fun moment. She's like, this is the first time I ever won 3 badges. Marina. I love Marina. Hannah chose Scarlett. And I will say this was a little bit gaggy, if you will. A little gaggy. But I did appreciate that Marina and Hannah had different decisions. I think it's more interesting when that happens. I also do want to point out that they did decide to show the clip. I made the comment last week in the review. They showed the clip of Scarlett talking about how she would eliminate her biggest competition in reference to Hannah. So from last week's episode, I made the prediction that Hannah probably picked Scarlett's lipstick. So I did kind of see that writing on the wall from the edit of what we were seeing, because I don't think they would have shown that had Hannah not picked Scarlett. Again, if you watch a lot of reality TV seasons, Drag Race, you can kind of begin to see like the patterns, if you will, the sort of like techniques that reality television uses, all of that. It is what it is. Scarlett again is saying, well, Scarlett's upset. Scarlett's pressed. But again, if you're pressed, you need to do well in this week if you want to eliminate Hannah. Sorry. And that didn't happen. Spoiler alert. Who would you have picked? Would you pick Scarlett or Teresa? I do think you could make an argument for both, but ultimately, Scarlett is still there. So we are at top 5. New day in the workroom. Marina with 3 badges. Le Grand Dame has 1. Scarlett has 1, and Tia has 1. Hannah has none. That will change this week. Anyways, RuPaul comes in. They're gonna do a mini challenge. Get into quick bachelorette drag. Do a little dance-off moment. Again, after each round, one queen is eliminated. I'm going to kind of let this run through. I don't particularly know how they chose who to eliminate each time. I guess the fiercest dancer, I don't know how you qualify that. I guess that's subjective. But it was Scarlett, then Le Grand Dame, then Tia, Le Grand Dame, Scarlett. So it left Hannah and Marina. No shocker. Ultimately, RuPaul announces that Hannah Conda is the winner of this mini challenge. So congratulations to Hannah. And she now RuPaul is introducing the main challenge, which is gonna be the roast. Hannah gets to decide the show order because she won the mini challenge. So again, it is a roast themed around a wedding between Graham and Michelle. So she is, quote unquote, the wedding planner. She gets to decide the show order. So, Marina, not too confident about a roast. Marina, not too confident when it comes to comedy challenges. She was worried. Hannah's confident. And I think Tia is confident too, because Tia is Tia. Anyways. So, this was a funny moment trying to pick out the show order. I think Hannah did the best that she could do to try to make everyone happy. And it kind of worked out, I guess, because you start out with a bang and you end with a bang, and then the middle is kind of just, if you know what I mean, like not bad, but like not the best. You get the 2 pieces of bread, which are really good, and then you put some like, what's the mediocre cheese? Let's just say you put. I'm trying to pick something. Bologna and American cheese in the middle. Sure, and mustard. Like, it's not bad. It's a good sandwich. Would I want to go back for seconds? I mean, maybe if the bread is delicious, the bread is really good, but the filling, not so good. Right? What I would do is I would probably take the bread and then go out and get some new fillings, get some better munchy bits. I don't know. Munchy bits? I'm going to keep that. I don't know what I'm saying. But this is what happened, the show order. It is what it is. It is what it is. They're going to rehearse with the guest judge. I forget her name in the moment. Catherine? I think her name was Catherine. Catherine Ryan? I think that was her name. I think her name was Catherine Ryan. I'm not familiar with her. Yes. So they kind of do rehearsals in show order. First is Hannah. She has some good bits. Le Grand Dame has to Translate, she's not super confident. Again, in France, they don't particularly do roast, as she says. So this is something that's new to her, and she's not the most confident in this. Again, she's also having to think the jokes, translate, do all of that. It's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah. Marina's nervous. Marina is very nervous. However, I think her rehearsal went well, and I think she developed a little bit more confidence from this rehearsal, which again will help her out in when it comes to the main challenge, as opposed to going in where you're feeling like complete crap and like, oh no, I don't know what I'm doing. Be confident, fake it till you make it, and maybe you'll do all right? Even if it's not your strongest suit. Of course, whoa, her name, whoa, baby, whoa. Scarlett does her rehearsal. I love the suit. It's very nice. Her jokes were okay. Tia does her rehearsal. Again, Tia's kind of just going with her sense of humor. I love Tia's sense of humor. I love a good dad joke, a good pun. If you've been following me for a while, you know I love to make a good pun every once in a while. So I really did enjoy Tia's set, like, quite a lot. Like, that's very much my sense of humor. Like, a good pun, a good joke. I'm always constantly in my brain in conversations thinking of puns as the conversation is happening. Which on the one hand is probably not a great thing because at some point you need to actually focus on the conversation. And I do focus on conversations, but at the same time, a lot of the time I'm trying to think of a good pun while I'm in those moments. This is how my brain works. Constantly thinking of puns. I'm very punny, if you will. Anyways, new day in the workroom. They're all coming in. It's cute. It's a cute. I love this friendship between Tia and Hannah. I love both of these queens so much. Hannah's kind of talking about her season. They're all talking about how they did placement wise. Hannah's saying like she felt like she was kind of dimmed because the fan reaction to her was not the best after Down Under season 1. And she felt like a lot of the time when she would go to meet and greets, people would care more about meeting the other queens. I just got to say this. I got to meet Hannah in DragCon LA last year. Granted, it might have been after filming this. I'm not quite sure where on the timeline they filmed this. Timeline? Sure. Where in the year they filmed this. So I got to meet Hannah, and I love Hannah. I don't know if Hannah's gonna watch this review video, but if you do, Hannah, sending you nothing but love. You know I'm a big Hannah fan. Always will be. Gotta take a picture with you. Love you, Hannah. Shout out to you. Shout out to Spanky and shout out to Queen Kong. Love all y'all. And also shout out to Tia Coffee. Love you, Tia. And Pangina. Pangina knows me too. Listen, I'm starting to get on the map. Anyways, RuPaul. It's a nice look. Eh. No, it's not. I'm sorry. I like it. Ru. Yay. That's kind of where I'm at. Michelle's in a wedding dress again for the bit. Graham is interesting. He wore the same outfit. Michelle actually changed her outfit from the main challenge to the runway. So it's interesting that Graham didn't. He just took off the flower. It's the same suit. It was interesting. I clocked it. It's interesting. And again, Catherine Ryan is there. Not familiar with her. Not gonna lie. So the roast happens. I thought they would have a podium because I'm so used to having like a separate podium when you go up for a roast when I watch Drag Race. They kind of just stood up at the wedding table, which was a little bit confusing to me because I would have loved like an actual place where you go and then they're all I like that whole setup. It was interesting. I did think it was different. I just I don't know. Up first we have Hanaconda, and she's looking like who is that? Liza Minnelli? Liza Minnelli. She looks like Liza Minnelli in my brain, if I'm not mistaken. She looks like Liza Minnelli, but I did enjoy Hannah jokes. I thought she was funny. Again, Hannah made herself laugh, which I love. I love when a queen makes themselves laugh with their own jokes. Again, I tend to do that even though my jokes are terrible. Terrible. Awful. No, I'm kidding. But I did think this was funny. And I did enjoy Hannah jokes. Like, I think she has good delivery. I think she has good timing. And she was confident in what she was doing, right? Hannah went up and was like, "This is what I do. Like, I'm a funny queen. This is my moment. This is my challenge. I'm gonna slay it." And that's what happened. The Grand Dame, she had she had a lot of jokes that were planned, and I don't think they landed with the judges the way that she had hoped that they would. And when that started to happen, I think she started to worry more, and you could almost tell in her delivery. I could tell that she wasn't as confident once she started not landing the jokes as well as she had hoped for. So I do think that played a role when it came to Le Grand Dame's performance. It wasn't the worst. It wasn't. I don't know. She had some funny jokes. I do think had the judges reacted differently, had her timing been a little bit better, then maybe she could have done better in the competition. But I mean, in the challenge, not the competition. But hey, we'll see. It was all right. I was proud of Marina. I actually did quite enjoy a few of her jokes. I thought she was very much top 3 for me. It would have been Tia, Hannah, Marina for the challenge. And I was really proud of Marina because again, going into this into this episode, the challenge, she was not the most confident when it comes to her comedy skills. And I feel like Marina did very well considering the fact that she was not the most confident going into it. And I did enjoy quite a few of her jokes. So shout out to you, Marina. I enjoyed it. I thought you did very well. Yeah. Scarlett. For me, I think Scarlett was the weakest. Again, maybe that was the edit. We maybe were missing a few of her jokes that really hit. I think of the 5, I do think she was the weakest. Again, this is an edited down story of what actually happened. So when Scarlett was saying like, "Oh, should have been in the shouldn't be in the bottom," I thought that was interesting. All I'm gonna say. Love you, Scarlett, but like, And then Tia with this dossier. God damn it, Tia. I'm obsessed. I thought her jokes were so good. I love a good pun. And the jokes were stupid. Like a good stupid joke is my favorite. And that's what Tia kept hitting. And it was so good. So good. Tia was my favorite of the night. Like I love Tia's set. Honestly, my favorite set of the night. I already said that. But yeah, I really, really did enjoy Tia. I thought she had some really great jokes, really good puns, really good moments. I also loved when she said, "When my death happens, I hope it's instant." And then Hannah explaining the joke saying instant coffee. Not gonna lie to you, Tia, I didn't catch it quite at first until Hannah explained it. But once Hannah explained it, I was like, "Oh shit, this is funny. This is really funny." So shout out to Hannah for explaining that joke. Listen, sometimes my brain doesn't quite make those connections as quickly as I would like it to. Again, ADHD, all of that. But I enjoyed it. Yes, yes, yes. Up first, we have Hanaconda. Category is bridal. Up the aisle, up the wedding aisle, bridal sort of moments. Hannah going very classic, very signature bridal gown. Hannah, you look fabulous. On my channel, we do, when it comes to runway reviews, we do fab or drab. So if you love it, it's a fab, and if you don't like it, it's a drab. And if it's your favorite, you can give it an ab fab if you absolutely love it. For me, honestly, it's a fab. I think she looks so pretty. Her makeup is gorgeous. I love this dress on her. Yeah, I just really love this. Again, it's going with the very signature style, very signature wedding. But I think it's done very well. And I'm going to give it a fab. This is a fab. I think Hannah looks gorgeous. And her makeup is stunning. So shout out to Hannah. You look fab. You look fab. Up next, we have the Grand Dame going sort of apocalyptic wedding style. This is very much fabulous. She looks gorgeous. Very couture. It's giving me everything I want from the Grand Dame. I might give this an ab fab. Like, it might be my favorite look of the night. I think she looks gorgeous. I love it. I love, like, the off-whiteness of it all, like, the yellowish tinge to it. Very well done. And I love the, oh my god, the face cup. Le Grand Dame. Only you can do this. Like, come on. And then next up, we have Marina Summers. Every week. I swear to God. Marina. Best runway package of the season. I'm gonna give this an ab fab because Marina looks stunning. I love that she's constantly paying homage to her Filipino culture. Absolutely love that. And she looks fierce. She looks so good. Like, oh my god. Marina. It's not fair. It's not fair. Favorite look of the night. Yeah. Yeah, she's actually. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Scarlett is going with an Elvis-inspired wedding look. Might be my least favorite. I feel pretty confident saying that. I like a good Elvis cosplay, but I didn't really. I get the whole Vegas wedding. I understand that, and Elvis, sure. Like, I think it's good. But it's just not very exciting to me. And I feel bad saying that. Like, I feel like I'm being like an annoying person, but yeah, it's my least favorite of the night. Yeah. Up next, we have Tia Coffee. Tia, I have a question, and you don't have to answer me if you don't want to. But I am going to ask you this question. Is this what it looks like? It was a cat backpack on your body. It looks like a cat backpack. You know, like one of those backpacks that you put the cat in and then you carry it around with you. It looked like it was a cat backpack with a baby inside it. And I thought that was hilarious. I mean, I didn't see any holes, so maybe it wasn't because, again, you need holes for the cat to breathe. But it looks like it was from a cat backpack. And I need to know, Tia, is it from a cat backpack? Let me know. If you're watching this, let me know. Anyways, Tia, I love this look. I think it's very fun, very creative, very different, and you look great. Like, it's a fab. It's a fab, Tia. I also love the makeup and the hair, the dress. Like, it's so good. Tia, you get a fab from me, baby. You get a fab. Yeah, love it. So, when it comes to placement, we find out the top two are going to be Tia and Hanaconda. I agree with this. This feels correct. This feels what I could kind of see coming with the comedy challenge. So, shout out to them. And if you're not in the top, you're in the bottom. So, that means the bottom three are going to be Scarlet Envy, the Grand Dame, and Marina Summers. All right. I'm going to ask y'all this question now. This is the semifinals, right? Next week, you know, going into the finale, it's going to be some sort of lip sync moment, right? And you have an opportunity to take out the front runner and make a clear path for victory, right? Who are you going to eliminate? Scarlet, Le Grand Dame, or Marina? if I'm trying to win those 50,000 pounds, right? And let's say I'm one of the top two, I'm eliminating Marina. Like, that's what I would do. I feel like that's the best way to have any chance of winning, because otherwise, I don't see any way any queen can beat Marina in a lip sync. Literally, no one can beat Marina, because Marina is unstoppable when it comes to her lip sync performances. And just being fabulous in general. Like, Marina is everything. So why would you not take this opportunity, semifinals, to eliminate Marina so you have a clear path for victory? She has 3 badges. 3 badges going into the finale. Y'all. And it's a lip sync for the crown. Like, you know it is. It always is. Like, I adore Marina, and I would hate having to do this, but I feel like this is your last chance to actually have a shot at the crown. Literally, no shade. Like, I'm sure Marina knows this. Like, I, I feel like it's kind of obvious. So, who would you have chosen? Would you have chosen Scarlett, Marina, or the Grand Dame? I feel like the Grand Dame probably had the least likely chance of going. I feel like Marina and Scarlett had equal chances because Marina is very much a clear front runner. So if you are trying to take someone out to get to the crown, Marina would be the one to take out. And if you're talking about track record wise and just in general, what I would do, Scarlett feels like the other safe option. Because I feel like other queens wouldn't be upset with you. The internet wouldn't be upset with you to take out Scarlett. No shade. She's had plenty of opportunities on Drag Race. This is her 3rd time. So I see an argument for Scarlett as well. I don't see any argument for La Grande Dame. I personally probably would have picked Marina. If I want that crown and 50,000 pounds, I would take out Marina. Literally, no shade. Like, I adore Marina. But, like, if I want any shot at that crown, Marina's stopping me. That is what it is. So the top 2 are Hannah and Tia. I already said that, and they're gonna lip sync to Euphoria by Loreen. Loreen? I think Hannah did very well. And I think Tia was trying to do too many things. Again, trying to pay homage to a lot of the eliminated queens. I feel like it kind of became too many things to try to do at once for lip sync. And I think that's what ultimately came down, whereas Hannah was kind of more focusing on the song and doing what she would do for it. I enjoyed Tia's performance, but I think, again, like I said, I think she was trying to do too much. Once Hannah took out the fans and the fans, I think they're fans. It was clear who was gonna win. No shade. Ultimately, RuPaul announces that the winner is going to be Hannah Conda. So Hannah got her first badge and is no longer president of the Safe Club. So now the bottom 3 have to come up, and Hannah has to reveal her lipstick. So Hannah reveals that she chose to eliminate Scarlett. Again, she had previously picked Scarlett to go home the previous. She had picked Scarlett to go home the previous week. So I do feel like this was the way for her to have the least blood on her hands going into the finale. So I understand why she chose it. I get it. But still, I do think there's an argument to be made that she should have picked Marina. I don't know. But Scarlett has to sashay away. Again, she made it to the top 5. This is the furthest Scarlett has ever made in a Drag Race competition. And I'm sure it stings to not make it to the finale. And I did enjoy Scarlett on this season a lot. I think we got to know her really well, and I think she did well. I just do also think the edit was being very clear that Scarlett wasn't going to make it to the finale. So Scarlett is gone. We are at top 4. Who are you rooting for the finale? Are you Team Hannah? Team Le Grand Dame, Team Marina, or Team Tia? So, for me, I am Team Tia, and I am Team Hannah, and Team, honestly, all of them. I'm Team all of them. If all of them, I think the least likely to win, no shade, is gonna be Le Grand Dame. I don't see Le Grand Dame winning. And then I would say Hannah. I love Hannah. I don't think Hannah's gonna win. We'll see. Maybe she'll surprise us. I think it's between Tia and Marina. And as much as I want Marina to win, the edit is giving me that Tia is winning this season. So that is the official Sandwich Hour prediction. I am predicting Tia Coffee to win this season. Again, we will see what happens next week on the finale. But let me know, who do you want to win down below in the comment section. Are you Team Hannah, Team Scarlet? Whoa, not Team Scarlet. Team Le Grand Dame, Team Marina, or Team Tia? Let me know down below in the comment section. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of the Sandwich Hour community. You can also follow me on my other social media platforms at Sandwich Hour on all platforms. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. I will be back here later with some more content. Hopefully, we will be getting some new promos for something soon, because I feel like all of these seasons are wrapping up. España ended, Belgique ended, UK versus the World ends next week. Season 16 ends in 4 weeks. 4 weeks? So again, we'll have to see what's coming up. I will keep y'all updated on everything on the channel. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all later. Bye.